Good afternoon, YouTubers. Big Lou 3 here today, and we're going to go back in time with an American classic. And what do you call an American classic? Well, this is the Smith & Wesson Model 10-7. This is a 38 caliber revolver, and I picked this up yesterday. Did a little safety check. Totally unloaded. And this is what I call a meat and potato gun. And you go, why you say that? Well, this gun was primarily a gun that in the day was carried by a lot of law enforcement. And my father-in-law actually carried this type of gun in the Memphis Police Department back in the day. And this actually comes in two different types of styles. You have the Model 10, what they call a pencil barrel, which if you kind of notice is a little tapered, thin towards the front. And then you actually have the bull barrel, which is a thicker, heavier barrel. And these guns were basically just that: fixed sight, 6-shot, 38 cartridge, basic grips. And this gun, I'm going to be honest with you guys, this gun has been really taken care of. Very little cylinder ring. No play in the cylinder. And I'm going to try to post a video here in the next couple of weeks on when you're purchasing a revolver, especially a used one, what kind of things you can actually do to check it out before you actually buy it. You know, I've been... And just like I'm sure a lot of people, they've bought guns that appeared to be great on the outside, but then when we got down to it, we had some problems. But these couple things that you can do to see if you have any play in the cylinder, see how the timing is. There's just certain things that you can do, and I'll try to get that video up because it's really beneficial. I had somebody show me, so it's kind of a good thing. And everybody knows that Big Lou 3 likes the revolver. So a little bit about this. This was made by Smith & Wesson, and these are kind of all over the charts. These come back in the 50s and go back a little bit earlier than that. But these are a great piece of Americana. And the benefit of this gun, what would be a use for this type gun? Well, home security definitely would be, because this can be navigated really well by anybody, easily loaded, easily unloaded, single or double action. So that's a good thing. Not really any high-end sights, so you kind of pretty much aim the front sight and boom. But really a good home defense. Another suggestion, it would be a good truck gun. You know, going hunting. Another good suggestion if you're going hunting. I don't know about a lot of deer hunters out there, turkey hunters and all that, but do you carry a sidearm when you go? You know, this will be an ideal one. Price point on these. You can pick these up. I saw them on Bud's Gun Shop online. That's buds.com. And they have police trade-ins for $319, but they are a little rough. Police trade-in guns are generally not really super taken care of. And the one thing is, even though cosmetically they look bad, police trade-ins are usually kind of good for the simple reason they're just not shot a lot, only during qualification. So if you think about it, they might be a little rough on the outside, but inside there's some real good function. One of the things that I did find out on this gun has a little bit of blemishes on the end of the grip, and I'm kind of thinking that either they stored this in a vehicle maybe, and it was getting beat up on the end, or they had it in a case, didn't zip it up all the way, and this exposed, and it got knocked around a little bit. But that's something that I can get Scotty's Gunworks to take care of for me. I'm not really a good woodworker, so I'll make sure that it turns out real well. But basically, function, anybody knows on a revolver, put 6 rounds in, and you're done. To take them out, of course, using the ejector rod by pushing it up or just dumping it out. And a lot of my buddies that I know grab it like this, do the old. So, but for this one, I actually got a really good deal on this. The guy sold me the gun and a bunch of wad cutters and great target practice rounds. And I have not seen factory wad cutters in a long time. Ended up with about 300 rounds. So I was really tickled about that. That's going to go in my treasure trove, and I'll hold on to those because when I do target practice, they're powdered down, so they punch a target real well. So I might just keep those for a little bit. But I'm always talking to people about do you carry a gun or do you just have one at home? Would I want to carry this as a gun for everyday carry? I'd say probably not, because it has got a little bit of heft to it. But for a gun that is stationary at home, to have a go-to gun, I think would be a very, very good deal. A truck gun, definitely. And that's another thing I had somebody bring up. They always say, Lou, you talk about a truck gun. Well, what I do is in my vehicle, I keep a gun on me at all times. However, I do keep a gun in the vehicle. Now, it's just not laying on the dashboard or anything like that. It is actually secured in a console safe that actually is built into the console. So it is secure by a really high dollar key lock. So, but I keep an extra gun in the car. And I'll give you the good example. One night I ran up to Walgreens to pick a prescription up, and I forgot my everyday carry, which is not like me, but at least I knew that I had this. I had a spare. So I always keep one in each vehicle secured. Because in the state of Tennessee, it is an extension of your home, and it is legal to carry. I am a concealed gun permit holder. I should say gun permit holder. So I'm covered under that. But to say if someone that was driving that vehicle was not, they are covered, especially under that law. So, but that's why I always say, always have, several guns laying around, safe and secure, and, so that you know where they are. But like I said, this is just a little brief thing. This is the Smith & Wesson 10.7 38 special cartridge. The only thing I don't know, and I have to check at time to me filming this, I do not know if you can shoot plus P rounds in this. Being a thin tapered barrel, I probably would advise against it, but it may be possible. I don't know, but I think I'm just going to leave it to the old 38 cartridge. So, well, this is my review on another piece of Americana, the 38 Special by Smith & Wesson. Remember, if you do have a concealed permit or a gun permit, carry a gun. That is what you got the permit for. Make sure that you have the gun on you. Carry safe, practice often, making sure that you take care of your weapon. It's like a tool. You got to take care of it. If you don't, it's not going to take care of you. So just keep those Second Amendment rights. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments or anything, definitely post them. And if there's a gun or a particular subject you'd like me to cover, definitely just drop a little comment on there, and I will try to accommodate you. Guys, have a great day.